Chefs, welcome to another episode of the Chef Fit Show, aka Chef Fit Success Stories. And on today's episode, we have got the fittest chef in Cornwall. It's Byford. Kai, thanks a million for jumping on, bro. And
all right, man.
Your story and your journey over the past couple of months is an inspiring one, and it's definitely one for the chefs who have been stuck in a rut, but also not really into their lifestyle. Like, you weren't someone who came into Chef Fit with a whole lot of experience when it came to the gym or exercise or running or any of those things. And I think considering everything that you've done and the results that you've gotten, that's a really important message to get across. So first off, man, just dive into a little bit, where were you physically and mentally before Chef Fit? So
like I said in my video I sent you earlier, in the sort of weeks leading up to me joining Chef Fit, I was probably in the worst shape I've ever been in. I was always quite big when I was younger. I got to about 20, I lost a load of weight, and then through my sort of 20s, I was like, a normal size. I was quite confident and happy. And then in the last couple of years, just ballooned out again. Do you know what I mean? Just the drinking caught up with me, the smoking caught up with me, the late nights, the partying all the time, the working the long hours. The average chef shit, really. And it was just taking its toll. Do you know what I mean? I got to a stage where I had a kid as well, which was another spanner in the works a couple of years ago. So yeah, before joining Chef Fit, I was just in this space where I didn't know what to do anymore. Do you know what I mean? I'd lost a job. There's a few things that were going wrong. Obviously, my weight was spiraling out of control, like I just said. I didn't know where to turn, really. And I saw you guys, and I saw you on Facebook and that, and sort of give you a bit of inspiration to try and make a change. And then here we are. Do you know what I mean?
Big time, man. Big time. And it's been a special journey since we had that conversation. I remember the enthusiasm and the turnaround in you. So as we fast forward 4, 5, 6 months later, I believe.
I think I started pretty much the 1st of June, so we're about 4.5 months in.
Jesus,
5 months in.
Wow.
So what are we down? Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where to start. My life is completely different. I feel like a different man. I feel alive again. I feel like I've said earlier, I feel like I've been given almost a second chance to do it right this time, especially now I've got my little boy. We're out, every time I have him now, we're out, we're foraging, we're walking around the woods, we're having fun. It got to the stage where before, which is one of the massive things that we spoke about, where it became normal for me and Jax on our days off to just sit on the sofa, just sharing a bag of sweets, watching telly all day. And then we'll do that for maybe 2 days sometimes. And his mum will come and pick him up. We hadn't left the house. Do you know what I mean? We're eating shit. We're just doing stupid, just being stupid, really. Do you know what I mean? I never realised how fulfilling it would be to be out, in my declaration I made to you, my 90-day declaration, one of those was to make sure that at least once a week when I have Jax, we're out, we're doing something. Whether we're going walking, we're in the woods, we're going to the beach. And we've done that consistently. And I tell you what, it's just changed our relationship. He's more active. We're getting on better. Do you know what I mean? He's only a 2-year-old. Funny to say, you cannot get on with a 2-year-old. Do you know what I mean? Like, we were clashing quite a lot, but now it's exciting. Do you know what I mean? He's wondering where we're going this time, and it's great. Do you know what I mean? And that's only a small part of it as well.
Yeah. So if you think about that relationship, then that's, much better time with your son, and all of these things have started to change. What has changed in you to cause that to happen?
Well, I'm more patient. I'm more accepting of myself now. Do you know what I mean? I got to the stage before I joined Chef Fit where I was disgusted with myself when I looked in the mirror. Not just on the outside, but on the inside as well. The way I was acting, the way I was behaving towards people that I cared about a lot. The way I was treating myself. I was just poisoning myself and slowly decomposing on my days off on the sofa. Do you know what I mean? Getting fucked up all the time. And what's changed now? I mean, I can wear clothes I haven't worn in a long time. Yeah. I can go places wearing the type of clothes, it's like tighter t-shirts, nicer fitting jeans and stuff, and I feel confident, feeling attractive again. And I feel that's coming off in my personality as well. Do you know what I mean? I'm meeting new people, and I'm just confident and happy. And it's just that small thing. It's just reaches out to so many parts of my life now. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'm attacking everything I see. I'm attacking with a lot more vigor, a lot more taking action on a lot more things that I probably wouldn't have done 6 months ago. Yeah. Wouldn't have had the confidence to do it, or I just couldn't have been fucked to do it.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? The amount of energy I've got now is insane. I don't know what to do with it sometimes.
Big time, man. Big time. And it's plain to see. And I think what's funny is, and I want to touch on this again, because obviously it's an incredible result, but there's also been I suppose, a bit of an evolution in you and, the things that you're prioritizing and the things that you're focusing on. So before it was like slowly decomposing, destroying yourself on days off and generally just not spending time outside work correctly. And now as we take it forward 4 or 5 months, you were someone who like did fitness wasn't your thing at all, like in the slightest when you started. Where are you at right now? Like what stuff are you doing at the moment that you just didn't think was even a possibility when you started?
When I started Chef Fit and I got the program through and what I would be doing, I was looking at it and I was shitting myself, man. I was like, I can't do this. Do you know what I mean? Some of this stuff I never even heard of it, Running for me felt like something that was so far away from my grasp at that time that the idea of you telling me that, I need to do this, I need to start running and doing 5Ks and stuff, I was fucking no chance. Not a chance. I mean, I'll give it a go, but with my asthma, I can't do it. With my weight, I can't do it. My knees are bad. They're all excuses, do you know what I mean? And I realise now that it just takes a bit of willpower and a little bit of, practice, and you build it up. And then tomorrow, I'm running a 10K for my first time. Yesterday I did a 6. Tomorrow's my 10 because on the 3rd of November I'm doing a charity run for 10K, and tomorrow is the first attempt at doing a 10K run. And that's in 4.5 months.
Yeah,
I was getting out of breath running a bath fucking 6 months ago, let alone running a 10K. So it's insane. It's insane. I still can't get my head around it.
Totally.
Insane. Well, and the freedom I feel from running now is insane. Do you know what I mean? Like I get on there. And the first K is always a pain. Do you know what I mean? Like trying to get into it. But as soon as I get that rhythm, I can run. I never thought, even when I was thin, years ago, I never thought I'd be able to run.
Big time. I think it's really, really vital, that you've instilled this bit of belief in yourself and you're doing things that you didn't think you could do. But it's where you came from. Like a lot of chefs will kind of like, oh God, Jesus, I don't know if I'm able for that. And it does take a leap of faith, and it does take a bit of like, I've got to fucking break through this. But the fact that you have has led you to this point where you're doing unprecedented things. So think about this incredible result that we've gotten and how far you've come. What was it about Chef Fit that worked for you? What was it that made this thing stick? Like what really made it gel?
It was just how it's made to become so accessible. I mean, when you look at it first, to me, it was like, this is impossible. I'm never going to have time to do this. But then, you Chef Fit is put forward in such a way that you realise, actually, if I make time for it, it can be done. And I think installing the belief in myself that, actually, if I make the extra hour in the morning, or if I do it on my split, it can be done because it's all there in front of you. It's laid out for you. It's simple. Yeah. As long as you follow the guide, it's simple. And apart from that, the biggest thing that's helped me so far is the people that are involved. Do you know what I mean? That is. I don't think I could have done this on my own. It's the comments and the videos and the interaction and I'm not hands up. I'm not the best person at interacting all the time, but I'm always watching the videos. I'm always liking them. I'm always being inspired by what everyone's doing.
Totally, man.
But it's the tribe. The tribe. It is the tribe. It's the tribe mentality and the support.
Yeah, big time. And what way did that impact you in times where things were difficult, or when you found that you were lacking motivation, or that, that things were slowing down? Like what about the tribe pulled you through, or what about Chef Fit had gotten you through that?
It's still happening even up to this week, where I'm having a bad day or struggling a little bit with my food or my training. And, I log into workplace and I'll see someone's had a massive achievement that week and it'll just make you smile. And, this is why we're doing it. Or little things like OBG will drop me a message, or the other day, George just dropped me a little ping out of nowhere. You all right, mate? How's things going? And then we start chatting and I start talking to him about things I'm struggling with. And then it's just there for you. Do you know what I mean? It's just there for you to use as long as you use it right.
Totally, man.
It's just the people care. It's the care and the love. It's the care and the love that's getting you through it. Do you know what I mean? And that's it.
Big time. And I think that environment around you consistently, and listen, I can attest to this myself, and I fucking coach the thing and I lead the thing, and I still feel that, from everyone. It's a very, very, very powerful thing to have in your corner. And it's really the reason why a lot of us stick with it, because it's not just that it's like, oh, I have this thing that that gets me to fucking pull my shit together when I need to, but it's something that I really connect to and I love it. And the people in there, they want me to do better. I want them to do better, and we support each other and we motivate each other. It's very, very powerful, and it's very, very cool.
And we're doing it together. We're on the journey together. We're seeing each other's progress, and that's the thing. I don't think if you went out and spent a fortune on a personal trainer, you wouldn't get that, because they're just watching you. But we're watching each other improve and grow. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Totally.
People like Jimmy and Jasper, I've watched them. They started around the same time as me, give or take a month or two, and we're all like moving at the same sort of pace, dropping kilos at a time. And do you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Say between the three of you, you're probably looking at, I'd say, easily 65, 70 kilos between the three of you in the last 5 months. 70 kilos between three people is fucking madness. It's mad.
You know, I've not got as big a weight loss as many people on there. I mean, I started at about 90, but it's so noticeable.
Insanely noticeable.
It's a couple of stone, 2.5 stone I've probably lost, and it's just like, it's insane.
Yeah, big time. So you look like a totally different person.
And that was my year goal. When I the first day of Chef Fit, when I wrote that declaration, my year goal was to lose 2 stone, and we did that in under 4 months.
Mental.
Fucking nuts. I can't give me goosebumps. I still can't fucking believe it.
So as we take that forward, man, like, for obviously, you know, first things first, like the money you put into this, the time and the commitment that you applied into this, and just every sacrifice that you made, was it worth it to you in the last space of time?
Was it worth it? I mean, it's money. I don't know. Money, you can't buy that. Do you know what I mean? We can pay the money to do it, and you can pay the money to go in the gym, but what it takes comes from your heart, and it takes your own perseverance and your own passion to get it done. Do you know what I mean? Was it worth it? 100%. Would I do it all again? Yeah. Hopefully I won't have to. But this is only the beginning as well. And there's so much further to go. Do you know what I mean? I've lost a little bit of weight, but now I need to build a lifestyle that's going to see me through for the rest of my life.
Big time, man.
I'm not done, anywhere near done. Totally. And I'm excited to carry on.
My man.
But it is fucking hard. Yeah. That's the thing. It is fucking hard. It's a lot of money on the food prep, on the gym, on the membership and stuff. And it takes a lot of work, and there's days where I thought, fuck this. I mean, not for me. But you keep pushing, and you look back. And that's only 4 months ago, and I'm fucking so proud of myself.
Yeah.
I mean, so proud of my girlfriend for sticking by me for it as well, because she's not found it easy, because I've been ratty and tired and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But yeah, everyone around me has been so supportive, and it's just such a great feeling.
Big time, man. Big time. And it's a testament to you. And I suppose with that in mind, man, like, and I always tell the truth to every chef that comes in, that, you know, you're not going to change your life easily. It's not going to be a fucking cakewalk. And I think it's important that you understand that truth for yourself, because a lot of people will kind of look at a life-changing decision like joining Chef Fit, and they'll look at this journey and go, yeah, it'll be fucking great. It's going to be a cakewalk. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. The reality is some of the best times in your life happen throughout that journey. But there's also days that it's tough and it's difficult. And obviously we're all there to push through. So with that truth in mind, man, it's like, imagine you were talking to a chef who was in your position. You know, it's like a single father, really struggled with their lifestyle, really struggled with their health, confidence in the fucking shitter, no energy or motivation to do fuck all, you know, and just full of doubt and full of negativity, which is probably really where your life was at before we spoke. Having gotten to where you've gotten, what is your advice, or what would you say to another chef who knows they need to make that change, knows they want to make a step, but they're still kind of,
What I say to them, I'd almost say the same thing that you said to me. I'd say, you know, this is what you're going to have to do, and this is the path you're going to have to take, and you know, it's long, it's daunting, it's scary, but what's going to happen if you don't do this? Where are you going to be? Because the weight I was putting weight on, and the amount I was drinking, and whatever else I was doing, even 4 or 5 months down the line, I can picture now where I would have been. And that's not good. Do you know what I mean? That's fucking scary. Mm-hmm. So I'd say to them, look at me, look at everyone else, the other 55 people in the group. It can be done. It can be done. It's scary and it's daunting. And it's going to be hard work. But if you really want this, if you want to be alive, if you want to see your kid grow up, do you know what I mean? If you don't want them to end up like you, which is a big thing for me, I didn't want the Jacks to see me doing that anymore. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? If you want to change, you can, but you need to do the work.
Yeah, totally.
What would I say? What have you got to lose? How can it get any worse?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's unfortunately the thing, you know. It's like it has to fucking get really bad before you are
Yeah,
exposed to the truth that you need to fucking do something drastic and you need to make that change and you need to fucking fix it. And you don't put a gun to anyone's head and say you must do this. But like if you're in that position and you are back against the wall and you are fucking sick of the bullshit and you're sick of the fucking excuses and you're sick of watching your life, you know, and your health go into disarray, I like as hard as you know, there's adversity. It's a fucking great journey. There's so many amazing moments that you'll have. There's going to be times that it's hard, but fuck me, it's worth it. It really is.
definitely, man. Definitely. The thing I think needs to overcome as well is that at the time before I spoke to you, I knew it was getting bad, but I was kind of hiding from it. Well, not kind of, I was hiding from it. I was blaming everyone else for every fucking thing that was going wrong. Everyone else and everything. This is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm in this space. Actually, no, it's your own. Do you know what I mean? If you don't fucking stop feeling sorry for yourself and just fucking get up and do something. Do you know what I mean?
Totally.
I did. And eventually I did. It took a good talking to from you and a few other people, but I realised, fucking hell, man, this isn't going anywhere.
What was the moment where you turned that around out of interest?
To be honest with you, when I spoke to you, I kind of took that call with a pinch of salt. I was like, yeah, this guy's going to call me. I didn't really know much about it. Do you know what I mean? I've seen a few videos. And I think finally speaking to someone and actually voicing it, fuck me. It all just comes spilling out. We was on the phone for what, an hour?
Yeah.
And it should have been a quick 10-minute call, whatever. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I think that. And then actually when I started watching the videos and I started seeing people and I started looking at myself, actually, you know, you're a dad now and you need to start doing this. Do you know what I mean? I had a bit of a setback in my career before and I just used that as an excuse to keep carrying on drinking and feeling sorry for myself and that. But it was never going to get me anywhere.
Kai, I think you're an inspiration to a lot of chefs. I think a lot of people can take from your journey because you're a very, very relatable person. And I think you're very real and you're very honest and a very genuine guy. And every chef that has, you know, had a fucking downturn in their career has got responsibility in a family that has let themselves fucking go to a point and doesn't really know what to do. You were all of those things and you turned it around. And I think that is something that so many chefs can take from, you know, and go, oh, fuck, it is possible for me to do it. It is possible for me to change my life.
Definitely.
Like drastic changes.
I think anyone could do it with the right attitude.
Yeah.
With the right inspiration, the right attitude. Do you know what I mean? I know sometimes say it's easy to take the easier way out, but that's only easy for a minute until you get 5 years down the line and you can't even fucking get off the sofa. Do you know what I mean? Then it's not easy. Do it while you can. Do it while you can. I'm 30 years old. I turned 30. I made a promise to myself around Christmas that I was going to do something. I was going to try and do something. I didn't want to turn 30 being fucking fat and lazy and unhealthy. And you know, I about 6 weeks before my birthday, I think I joined. I had my birthday at the summit, and by that time I was done my first month and a half, and I was getting to the swing of it, and I knew, you know, I was proud that I'd actually done something. I've made the first step towards changing.
Commitment, yeah.
Commitment, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I still have days where I don't do as much as I should do sometimes, or eat the wrong things. But I'm still learning, and I'm still accepting that, and I'm still pushing forward. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
And it feels fucking great. Do you know what I mean? And I'm inspiring people around me. There's a couple of people that I know want to join up, and my missus, she's come to gym and she's doing stuff as well. And
2 people in the last 2 weeks joined off the back of seeing Kai. 2 people.
People can't believe it because I distanced myself from a lot of the people I was around before because that was the people I was doing bad things with. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Surrounding myself with, you know, they're still great guys and that, but I need to get away from that clique to be able to do this. And now when I see people, some of them are like, fuck me, where's the rest of you gone? Do you know what I mean? You look insane. And it's great.
Totally.
Because 4 months isn't a long time to change, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it's been quite intense.
Incredible. So. It is. But think about, you're putting something in the bank for the rest of your life, you know?
Yeah.
Where are you going to be 8 months, 12 months from now? Like, where the fuck, what's Kai at then? Like, that's a powerful thing to think about. You know, when you're at that point, fuck, what's the next step? You keep evolving. That's the beauty of this. And this is what most people misunderstand. This is what my vision is with Chef Fit and what we're trying to create here with the elite. Is that I want to build a movement of chefs who are highly motivated individuals who fucking are fit as fuck, have their health totally under control, have taken back control of everything in their life, you know, and they dictate what happens, not someone else. And all the shit that's within this industry where, you know, people are treated unfairly and you have a shit lifestyle, we've all fucking been there. But at the end of the day, this movement is about empowering you to overcome that and it's taking back your own life, and it's fucking, you know, changing it for the better, and having something for the rest of your days. So again,
It's built a special thing, and everyone in it, you know, it's all been built together, and it's just like so powerful. My advice to anyone would be get in now. You know, while we're still intimate and everything's crazy, just give it a go.
Before we go worldwide.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro, big time. Well, listen, Kai, thank you for your effort.
Thank you for everything. That you know, without having a leader like you, we wouldn't be able to do all this. So,
big time, man. Big time. Much love. Right, folks, that's Kai Byford, and that's his story. Chief, enjoy work. I'll catch you later. Stay safe.
In a bit, mate. Bye.
Thanks all for watching.